everybody, Shannon and Karen with Wandering Out Yonder. Today we are in Grayson Lake State Park. This is one of the stops. We're just stopping here overnight to get some rest. But we're going to go ahead and do a campground review here and let you guys see the campground. This is kind of like a resort state park. It's kind of odd for us. We're not used to this.
Yeah, it's in the center of a golf course.
Yeah. So anyhow, you might see a little bit of golf action going on while we're doing this. But anyhow, here we go. So due to some bad weather moving in, we were only able to videotape part of the campground. However, this is not a huge campground and most of the sites are pretty similar, so you'll get a good idea from the video of what this campground looks like. All right, so beginning with, this is the entrance right here, and then you come around here. And as you can see, way out here is where the golf course is. And then there's a basketball court there. But over here, on the other side of us as well, is part of the golf course. It is not a part of the campground, and they do not want you over there. So, anyway, back to the campground. It's kind of in little loops. This is site number 1. I'm pretty sure that all of the sites are paved, and they do have either tent pad areas or sitting areas right here. They also all have power and a fire ring. Most of these have lantern hooks. Some of them don't, but most of them do. All right, so anyhow, this is site number 1. And you can see Fran is over in site number 2. Some of them are not real long, and some of them are probably a little bit more accommodating a bigger RV or something. But these are not terribly long through here. They are more level though in this area. But anyhow, we are at site number 3. Across the way, looks like it's supposed to be a site, but I don't see a number on it. So, not sure what that site would be. All right. Now, right next to us is some potable water. There's no water on the sides, just power. And for us, that's fine. That works out fine. All right, so over here on the right is site 5. Tiny bit more shade than what we have. We actually chose a site without too many trees around it because it's supposed to storm tonight. So we were not wanting to get under a bunch of trees, but it's about the same size as what we have right now. Okay, across the street on the inner loop, this is site 4. Bit of a slant on this one, and it doesn't have the graveled out tent pad or the lantern hook. All right, site 7, 9, and I think maybe that's 11 down there. They're all pretty much the same. Paved, picnic tables, power box, water in between, lantern hooks. And then over on the inside loop, this right here is site 6, and it is really small. You could get a car in there or a short camper. So that's something to think about. You probably want to go to the website here to check the length of these sites before you make some reservations. Like I said, there are some longer ones available. These are a bit shorter here in the front, we've noticed. But these on the outside loop, they sit right up against the woods. So they're pretty nice. Site 9. And across the street is site 8. Again, a shorter site. Does not have the graveled out area. Fire pit is a bit sunk in. You have a picnic table back there. And over to the right is site 11. And again, yeah, that's what Shannon was mentioning, is in between the sites, you probably have plenty of room if you wanted to do a tent.
Gazebo.
Or a gazebo or something, yeah. And again, more water sources. Okay, on the inside loop, site 10 It has what appears to be, once was, a graveled out, maybe tenting area. A bit grassy right now, and the fire pit's a bit sunk in, but it does have power and another water source. You don't have to worry too much about water sources here. They're in between all over this campground, so that makes it kind of nice. And Site 12, again, pretty much the same thing. It's a bit more of a gradual incline there, but pretty much the same thing. And across the street, this is Site 13. Yeah, we actually really like this site. There's a lot of trees. Right now the leaves are not in, but I'm sure once they're in, it's nice and shaded. And you have quite a bit of privacy back here and next to you over here and over here. We would have chosen this site if a storm had not been coming in. Too many trees. We like to take care of Fran. Site 14 next to that. Pretty much the same accommodations. Okay. Now there is a cut through here that goes around to the other side. We're going to go straight. And that's what this does. This will loop around down there and then come back up. But we're going to just keep going straight for the purpose of the video and just try to stay in sequence for you here. Site 15.
Nice site.
This is a nice site. There you go, lots of space. And 16 is a bit shorter, I think, maybe, and not quite as level. You can see it kind of goes down a little bit. Again, Site 16. And for some reason, they have 2 picnic tables here. This is Site 17. It is a very short site. It is not too bad. You have a lot of space. And then Site 19 right next to it, pretty much the same. Up against the woods here. About the same size site, maybe a bit bigger. Okay, so I'm going to take you inside the bathhouse. This is the main bathhouse in the campground. You've got 4 sinks, 1, 2, 3 bathroom stalls, and 1 is a handicap. And you have 3 shower stalls in here. And this is standard. And this one is a handicap stall, or a bigger stall. Okay. But they're clean, nice and clean. You can smell someone has cleaned in here. So they are nice and clean. The bathrooms, there's another bathhouse at the other end where we're at. We'll share that with you, but they're all pretty clean. All right, again, on the outside of this loop, this is a bit longer of a site. It isn't quite level, but it is longer. And the only thing I see missing is lantern hooks over here with these end sites here. 21, yeah, that was 21. And on the inside loop here is 18 and 20. I'm not going to show you 18 because somebody's camping there. But this is 20. And it's sitting right in the middle here with the playground for the kids. Okay. And over here is 23. Site 25 on the outside loop here, and it does have a slanted pad here, paved area.
It's a wonky site.
And it's a little bit of a wonky site. Okay, on the inside is site, I believe, 24.
No, that's 22.
Well, I'm sorry, this is 22. And it again is right here with the playground on the inner loop for the kids. Again, more water. Okay. And this is on the inner loop. This is the site 24. It's probably one of the more level ones that I've seen so far. A little bit deeper. Sitting right here at the playground with the bathhouse right behind you over here. Thanks for joining us, and we hope this campground video helps you out in creating and planning your own adventures. You can always go online to check out more information on the amenities and features of this campground. And remember, keep making memories
And adventure on.